Alright guys, this is Docm with another Minecraft. You heard it! And today, this is the 7th episode of the 4th season of the Minecraft World Tour. And welcome to Spawn Hell. Man, this place is getting iffy. Where's my cow? Let's get something to get rid of the mining fatigue here. This cow keeps me alive, or better say this mushroom here. We should give her a name. She's really helping me out a lot. So yeah, it is real, guys. The Guardian is actually affecting me interdimensionally. Kind of the same effect that happens with beacons. You can also use or abuse beacons interdimensionally. And yeah, I guess the guy applies this effect to us ever so often, and that made building here quite tricky. I always had like 2-3 milk buckets on me and was running back and forth because I made something down there I wanted to make for quite a while now, and yeah, it needed to be newly developed because it was a bit tricky. But yeah, before we look at it, I want to talk about two things real quick. First of all, yeah, spawn lag is real. I think we're seeing a combination of two things here for me. There we go again. First of all, the lag in 1.8 at spawn is happening. Something causes hiccups, not real frame drops, but freezes. It occurs when I move quickly and turn around. Everything seems to be a bit choppy. That is around spawn, and I also heard ocean chunks are causing lag, and I looked into it and it seems to be an issue, and it seems to be related. So yeah, hopefully that gets fixed soon. Good that we're getting out of spawn sooner or later. We're on it, almost ready. Today I need to do some final preparations. Took me forever to do the preparations for these preparations for today. Yeah, so it's getting complicated, but we're getting there. First of all, though, I want to look at something I wanted to do for a while, as mentioned in the beginning of the episode, and which I find is really important for us here for the interaction in the show. We got it again. So you see, it's pretty tricky here. You are not allowed to misplace any blocks, otherwise you get mining fatigue and have issues removing it here. It's a spawn protection, a natural spawn protection, and the ultimate troll. I'm really thinking of putting one of the Guardians on Minecraft at spawn, you know, now as the borders are gone. That is some kind of a project I would like to do. But yeah, in any case, last time we made this secret switch here, which is triggered by the mushroom. And yeah, I kept working here and finally have our display room. And this room looks harmless, but it has quite some nifty technology inside and around and hidden. And oh, I see I missed a block up there. Yep. Do I have an andesite block on me? No. Oh, that burns. Okay, we need to fix it. So, this is the room. I tried to go with the prismarine theme here a little bit. We have quite a nifty ceiling, kind of some beams, some structure in the room, some niches here, you know, just to give it a bit of a nice feel. We have these sea lanterns in the sides, and as a centerpiece, of course, our display case. And this is the display case we will use to display your books. And the books, as we talked about it, and we discussed about it for a few episodes, and I was reading the comments, and yeah, we all agree writing it in books the way Etho does it is the best. So we agreed, okay, let's use books too. And yeah, I want to use that starting today. So in the comments, feel free to ask questions, and every episode I can pick one, and towards the end or somewhere in the middle or whatever, we figure that out. I will answer this question, and then we put the book here on display. So yeah, this book display here is flawless, so to speak. You cannot see anything. You know, hey, you got the carpet here, that is obvious. But yeah, no dispensers, nothing. And I don't know if it's been done that way already. If so, well, so be it. But I haven't found anything like that. And yeah, it's a really nice working display case, and it doesn't even need that much redstone. Or super complicated setups, just some clever use of the game mechanics. And yeah, I wanted to have it like that. Of course you could frame it in, you know, then you could not reach this, the books. But of course here and there we probably want to pick up a book and read it. Those are just my test books here for the system to cycle them through. And yeah, that's the way we pick up books. So we just walk up to the thing, and back here is the book grabber. You just toss a book in there and it gets sucked up by the sea lantern, and now it's back in the system and will be displayed and rotating in the display here. So that is the load mechanism right here. Let's see. Yeah, I can reach it from here too. There's another hidden chest system, and I have a bunch of book and kills in there we can use then in the future to write stuff. And right now I have the rotation set on a relatively short time period. This is I did that so we can demonstrate it better here for you guys. Or I can show it off better for you guys. And yeah, this is how this system is set up. Liking it quite a lot, and yeah, took a while to develop, and I'm not sure, it's all cramped in there. Well, first of all, this system can be controlled by an on and off, you know, either signal is on and off. So when the it only runs when the door here is open. So when this door is open, system is powered and rotates. If it's closed, we don't want to have this display running an additional clock, or, you know, pistons moving, reduce the strain on the system. So then the system goes in rest mode, and rest mode basically is the book gets sucked in and stays there and cannot despawn. So yeah, this the display case. I hope you like the setup. Whoop, we got some mining fatigue. Yeah, it was a bit tricky. Hey Carl, what you doing? It was a bit tricky to do with the freaking mining fatigue around all the time. I had to have a bunch of milk on me. But yeah, this cow there is keeping me alive. I've been eating mushroom stew too. In case you don't know, it's also neat about mushrooms. You can just right click on them and then get a bunch of mushroom stew for them. I have a bunch on me because we need to do some traveling today and hopefully get another achievement. So yeah, that's that. Let's close that off, and for a change, I will jump on the creative world now, and I'll show you the prototype for this design instead of using spectator mode. And yeah, maybe you can have a look at some of the creative things we've been doing over the past. This is the ZipKrowd creative server. So yeah, let's jump on there and yeah, have a quick look on the prototype. Whoa! Alright guys, and here we go. This is basically it. Don't look at that. That was just for testing and yeah, items flying about because I opened it up here a little bit. But yeah, that's the setup, the test setup. Yeah, we have some wood in there. This is our rotating item at the moment. That's pretty good. So yeah, here is how it goes. This is the timing unit. As you can see, you know, we just have a bunch of hoppers there and items flowing from one side to the other. And right here we have a signal we can grab, either it's on or off, and we bring it around here with the loop, hit this block, and you go up in a torch tower, and yeah, we reach that. And this torch here is crucial because this torch triggers this hopper and also keeps the dispenser here, and also keeps the hopper locked, you know, because we gotta keep the hopper locked there so the item actually stays on display. So that's that mechanism here. To make it possible, yeah, that it's only a short pulse going off, we need to grab another pulse from here, and yeah, we do that with a CoderRaider, and this guy is in subtraction mode. It's important for the on-off switch situation. So we have a double pulse basically, and yeah, you can see the redstone. You could copy it if you wanted to, and then in the end we need to be able to control everything, and this is this lever here. So you can see now the system is in idle mode. You can see nothing gets rotated, and the item also gets sucked back into the hopper and is basically resting in the dispenser now and is stored up. And yeah, how do we do that? Right here you can see the line to control that. It's coming in here, hitting this comparator from the side, and we also coming in here, and we are hitting this block here, locking this piston down basically, and that happens instantly. So this is a shutdown for one of these, and yeah, that's basically it. And then on top I have a redstone lantern that is also hooked up to the whole system. You know, I just have a torch tower basically hidden in the wall, going up like this, and then power gets sent over, and whenever this is unpowered, the torch tower would be powered, and put some light there. If you can see some items flying about, that's just some visual glitches client side. And yeah, that's that. There's another few prototypes, you know, another few systems I tried out. For example, here I thought maybe it's good if I drop the items from below somehow, from on top somehow, so to have it flawless. And here's some other examples. This is a test setup where we used not a hopper timer, just a normal timer. It has a shorter cycling time, of course, you know, but it is simpler redstone. It's a different alternative way. And then right here, this is just another thing I was thinking about, which is also kind of cool, is a system to kind of, yeah, display items. You have this platform and you would press this button and then the item would just show up there flawlessly and you could pick it up. It would kind of appear out of nowhere. And yeah, this time it flew over there and yeah, it works like that, you know, just the piston is in there and it pushes forward and then puts the item up on display. Yeah, you have to close it off here, obviously, otherwise item will fly out. So that's that. Plump. Nice way. And here is another way I tried out before. That was the first prototype here with a glass in between. But because I was wondering if I could space it out a bit more. But it's not really good because yeah, the glass makes it a bit uncontrollable. So yeah, first try here, then maybe an alternative. No, this idea was good. Then you go back to this, you know, we had something going on, and then in the end this. And then Cube Hamster came and asked him if he could help compact some of the redstone here. I had the wire going differently. Then he figured out this CoderRaider on subtraction mode here to make it a bit more compact. So yeah, that's that. Prototype for this system always takes quite some time to figure that stuff out, but yeah, we got it. We want to honor our subscriber questions. So, this is how that works. Give me some. And yeah, let's quickly get in there one more time. You might wonder about the other stuff there. It's quite simple. Let's open the door and let's get in here. So the refill obviously is done with a minecart and it works. Oh no, we have mining fatigue. 1 second. Let's break it off. See, the minecart is just sitting there. And if you toss the block at this corner, it gets sucked up, and it looks like as if it was sucked up by this sea lantern there. Oh, we now have one of the sea lanterns in the system and need to wait for it to trigger. Hopefully it happens soon. And yeah, then I can put it back here. This is how that is done, and here we just have a minecart. You can see it actually here sticking out a bit. Upon reload this can sometimes happen, but yeah, you cannot really see it much. It was hidden before, now we can see it. Oh, did I miss the sea lantern block? Did I get it? Oh, where did it go? Oh, did it fall out and get sucked up again? Whoa! Okay, so I'll repair that real quick, and yeah, then we go for a little adventure, and I got another pretty epic build I made in the in the Nether, excuse me. Okay. Let's do some Nether action. Got some stuff going on there too. Let's check that out. Ouch. And I always take damage here. So annoying. Some of the glitches, man. Yeah, this is my Nether farm basically, where I was getting a bunch of netherrack. Yeah, it goes quite far back here. And I needed that for the project here in the Nether. Let's get up here. And all of a sudden there's something around me. We only had this platform here and now we have this. Yeah boy. Ta-da! An epic tower. Now I just need to figure out a smart way how to get up there to the gold farm. I'll figure something out, and maybe I'll build something behind it with a massive elevator or so. But I just had to do one of these towers, and I think it looks pretty neat up here. And you know, on top I tried to have this crystal, kind of a mix of gold blocks and yeah, glowstone, as you can see, and I think it turned out really nice. Lately I was watching a documentary with Karin about Gothic churches, and yeah, definitely drew some inspiration from it. You know, in the Gothic times, it is not fully perfected here. This exit I have to work on. This is the back side I'm not done with, but the front side is done. In the Gothic times they were working with a lot of arches, and the arches yeah, made sure the building is structurally stable, and yeah, try to have that here a little bit. I don't know the English terms for those, but in German those are called Strebbögen und Kreuzbögen, and so on. That's typical terms for Gothic building. If you want to look it up, you know, Wikipedia is your friend. And yeah, that's kind of the inspiration with this build here. On top, it's also a bit Lord of the Ringish, you know, Sauron's tower a bit. Yeah, and you come in here, you have a second level, and on this side it leads out to a super long minecart track, and I decided to make my minecart tracks on top of the Nether here, because in all honesty, sometimes gas spawn here though. We have to be a bit careful. In all honesty, it is super annoying with the mob spawning on minecart tracks constantly, and with the mob spawning algorithm changing lately, you cannot even prevent that properly in the Nether by doing the 20 blocks to all sides filled up situation. So yeah, that's that. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna have my track up here on the Nether, and this track leads to a certain spot. It's over 1,000, it's 600, and then another 600 something into the other direction, and it should lead us to a nice biome I want to visit, and I need to visit because I need something dearly from there, and hopefully that all works out. Hopefully I did my calculations correctly, and we will then eventually pop out at the right spot. I have obsidian with me, and I have flint and steel, so when we get there we can go to the surface. And yeah, up here you can see the crystal, and I have some iron chains basically going up there, holding it in place on these sockets there. And yeah, it's kind of the idea, kind of a watchtower, a spike here pointing upwards towards the gold farm, which needs some decoration. You can barely see it way up there, and yeah, also an easy way to get up there. And yeah, I'm still want to implement a slime elevator to it, but yeah, it depends how often I'll go up there. Maybe we can come up with something smart later. I have ender pearls later, and then, you know, I just stand here and toss it into an ender pearl catcher, and that's the way to get up there. I think that would be the best way to do it, because I kind of want to have it out of sight. And if we have it far up from here, we can shoot up quite far. So, and that would be cool. Yeah, I need to do some detail work around here. After a while I just couldn't bear all the redness here in the Nether anymore, and I stopped working on the tower, but I definitely want to add some more details here in this in between layers. It needs to be some work, and in here, you know, partially I started to decorate the interior. Also made sure to use some mossy and some cracked here and there, so you can craft that now. It's not that hard to get anymore, and it's really nice to build with them. Here, yeah, this needs to go. That is not, it's left over from the building still. You know, I have this open walkways and hallways. I'm not sure about the floor here. It's a bit monotonous. I probably will throw something else in here, but yeah, everything at its time. Now I would say, yeah, we must go on to a journey, and I should have all the achievements ready. For some reason my achievements got deleted again, because I once started in Minecraft 1.7 because I wanted to test something, and I think that deleted the achievements. I'm not quite sure, but partially they were gone. And yeah, now to get the on-rail achievement you need to have acquire hardware, and yeah, now we should go on a over 1000 blocks minecart ride and hopefully get the achievement. So see you at the end. It's gonna take a while, 1200 blocks or so. Alright guys, we made it to the end of the line, and we didn't get the achievement, and I was like, huh, why? And obviously, yeah, the achievement says you have to take a minecart to at least 1 kilometer from where you started. And we went 600 blocks in one direction and then 690 into the other. I didn't go diagonal, by the way. Of course, that would be shorter. But yeah, I didn't have that much normal rail. I just have infinite gold rails, as we have the gold farm and we have the dupe glitch for, you know, gold rails and other rails, but not the normal ones. So I decided to go straight and over. But yeah, we are not 1 kilometer away from where we started. We are only 600 by 600, so about 600 blocks roughly, you know, away, diagonal. So that's why nothing happened here. But nevertheless, we reached our goal, and yeah, definitely want to try to get this achievement. Should be no problem. And let's say right here we're gonna throw down a portal. So let's do this, and from here we should reach a very cool biome I need to go to very dearly because I need something from there. So let's do this. Let's build up our portal with enough blocks with us. I can hear a ghast. Well, okay, then let's waste a bit of obsidian then. I have helper blocks. What am I doing? I was thinking this is the only blocks I got with me. Alright. Let's do this. Boom. Get rid of that again. The obsidian block I get afterwards will take too long to mine now. Okay. Activate. Now keep your fingers crossed. Let's go. Let's see. Hopefully we are in the right spot. Please, 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 please. We're creating terrain. We're downloading terrain. Takes a long time. And yes! Ta-da! Right at the edge. Perfect. Haha. Ice spikes cutting into Mesa. Which is really cool, you know, deserty biome right next to a snowy biome. Man, this is cool. Haha. Sick. I think this is the first time I actually am in one of these ice spikes. Wow, cool. Look at them. Look at them. Wow, it's so many. In one of these ice spikes in survival. That's pretty cool. And yeah, I have my silk touch with me, of course, and that's why I came here. Just want to get some ice. That is awesome. And I want to get packed ice because it's way more awesome. It has all the good stuff the ice can do, but obviously it doesn't melt, which is a big plus on that stuff. And yeah, for the next projects I need that. I need a lot of ice for item transportation because yeah, I have this idea, this plan for what I want to do next, and for that I need rapid item transportation. It's really cool. If you start up a new world, and I just was on the Realm server, by the way, you know, my Realm server where 5 random guys are playing on at the moment. We had a little chit chat, and yeah, they experienced the same thing. Sometimes you forget, if you start a new world, there's so many things you need and things you need to do in order to do the next step, and you sometimes just forget about it because you're used to play in a world that has quite a bunch of stuff already, you know, and you just you know what I mean, truck along. And here I have to do a lot of grindy work before and set up a lot of things I didn't consider. For example, I was thinking, then I do ice tubes, and then I was looking around, I have no good area close by where I can produce ice, and producing ice would take a long time. Where is the next ice spikes? And I found out it's quite far away. Then you go like, how do I get there? And then, you know, you end up with a nether rail, and then all of a sudden you think, but you cannot just have this ugly rail up here. Let's make a nice building, and a full day goes into building this tower, and so on. And so on. So yeah, this is Minecraft, and this is why I think it's really hard to run out of things to do in Minecraft, literally. I mean, yeah, that you really don't know what to do anymore. I mean, if you're a technical Minecraft player a bit, you know, there's always something, because one project needs something you know. So yeah, here from now on, it will be able to get a lot of packed ice easily, and also clay and sand. This will be my farming area for that stuff. Before, you know, I was scraping the sand together on the ocean floor. Now we are able to get it from here. There's a lot of it around, and all the clay. So that's a perfect mining area plus the ice. And yeah, now the last question is, what happens if we go back through? Hopefully we are on top of the Nether. Please don't let me be below. Yeah, that is a slight problem here now. I was fearing that might happen. That means we now have to go all the way back on foot here. Ow. Why are you shooting like crazy? All the way back on foot. Wow, worst gas shooting in history. Okay, finally. We have to go back on foot. It's not that far, 600. I have to go to around 0. And yeah, that is supposedly the only way it can happen. And then I have to bring some saplings. No, I have to... If I would break this now... Yeah, if I would break this now and walk back, hopefully it would work that I go on top of the Nether. I'm not 100% sure about that though. We have a bunch of food, so yeah, should be no problem to run back. And yeah, I'll try to take care of that next time. Maybe you guys can tell me. I'm not quite sure how it is with the portals at the moment. If I have this disabled now and I use the one on the Nether ceiling, we should be cool. This should not reactivate and be remade. I think that just happened now because it was the first time. Man, I wish I had ender pearls, then it would be easy to get up there. Oh well. Gonna be a long walk home. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I also worked a bit on the railway track that is leading out to our new build area, and next time I will start the first project there. Basically have almost all the railway done to down there. So yeah, I can show you that next time. Otherwise the episode would be too long. And I'd say we call it for today. Let's get a nice shot in the end with the sea. Whatever that means. Oh yeah, see you next time, my friends. Thanks for watching as usual. Hope you enjoyed the builds today and the designs. I'm out. Bye bye.